Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I'm talking about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., episode number 5, Lockup. In this episode here, we have Phil, May, Mac, Daisy, Fitz, and Robbie Reyes, aka Ghost Rider himself, team up together to rescue Eli Morrow from prison. They're going to try to transfer him from this prison cell back to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters so they can find out what he knows about this book and how can he stop what's going on with these evil ghost people. That's the mission. And then you have Gemma. She has to take a lie detector test, and she had to hide the fact she has all these secrets from her new director, Jeffrey Mace. And while she's about to take her test, that get interrupted because she has to help Director Mace on a broadcast on TV because he's going to be getting interviewed, and he's going to be also being interviewed alongside Senator Rhoda Mader, and they want to find out, is S.H.I.E.L.D. on the up and up, and is everything okay, and is he the right man to run S.H.I.E.L.D.? Well, things get revealed in this interview. You find out that people find out more about Director Mace, that he actually is an Inhuman himself, and he's the right person who knows how to handle these Inhumans because he himself is an Inhuman. So he knows how it feels to be one, and he also knows how it feels to be persecuted by other people. And you think what was going on with the wild dogs is just wrong. But you also have Senator Mader, played by Parminder Negra. She has her own agenda and her own thing, she has against the Inhumans. She's going after him for a personal reason, something happened to her husband, and she also working alongside the Wild Dogs as well, which nobody knows about. But when that get revealed, that's going to be kind of messed up. So you have these two things going on here. You have the rest of the team trying to rescue Morrow from prison. And they're having some difficulty there because they have the ghost lady Lucy, played by Lily Birdsell. She's on the loose, messing with people's minds, making them do things, and she also let loose a whole lot of criminals, which also got in the way of the team as well. So they have two things going on here. You got Phil and his team trying to deal with what's going on in prison, and you have Gemma, who has to deal with the director at the same time. Yes. Because Gemma wants to keep the secrets of her friends because she doesn't fully trust the director and what his agenda is either. And she also has a way of telling if somebody's lying. She can see some tells. And when she found out that that the director is not all the way honest himself, I like how she uses that against him, so she don't have to go through the lie detector test. And I really didn't like that scene a whole lot. Seeing Gemma stand up for herself and actually stand up to the director and using his words against him to make him back down. I really did enjoy that a whole lot. Overall, I did have a lot of fun watching this. This episode had a lot of fun watching this. There's certain things that still get on my nerves a little bit, like Daisy for right now. She's hurt doing this whole lone wolf thing for reasons I don't know, because she's punishing herself what happened to Lincoln. She feels as though she deserves to be punished. So to do that, she got to separate herself from the rest of the team. Fine, but the certain decisions that she makes, it's just dumb. I'm like, look, we understand you went through a hard time, and I understand you're feeling bad what happened, but it's not your fault. Okay, it's not your fault. Get over yourself. It's not your fault. And you pushing everybody away and trying to do everything on your own, has it been working for you? No? Maybe you should stop. Maybe you should stop. And another person who having a hard time controlling themselves is Robbie Reyes. Now, the only reason they allowed him to go on the mission because his uncle was involved. But he had to do one thing: keep the demon inside of him in check. But I'm not so sure it's the demon you got to worry about too much. It's more about him. He has his own agendas and his own plans going into prison in the first place, and he was so busy trying to settle his own score that he let things go bad. And he had to, instead of pushing his ego aside and focus on the mission at hand, he decided to settle an old score to try to get revenge for the demon inside of him. And that didn't work out for nobody. I mean, who did you help? No one. You didn't help no one. You didn't free yourself with the demon. You didn't help your uncle, who you came there for. And all you did was bring your attention to yourself, which they didn't want or need. Yeah. You messed up, son. You messed up. So other than Daisy being stupid and Reyes also being stupid, everybody else, fantastic. I mean, the acting performances was great. I just don't like the choices that these characters made. Yeah. Like, push yourself aside, focus on the team, okay? And then May also trying to encourage Daisy, trying to let her know that, hey, you know, Phil cares about you. He does. Now, you may try to push as much as you want to, but he's never going to give up on you. He's never going to give up. You cannot do this by yourself. You cannot do this alone. You were part of a team. You pretty much had a family. And to just push them aside and push them away and try to go on your own, again, you're reverting back to when you started from. And why would you want to do that? I mean, things were going good for you. Yeah, yes, you did have some hard times, but you had somebody to be there who had your back. Now you're on your own. You have no one. Why would you want that? I don't know. Because you sacrificing yourself or putting yourself in harm's way is not helping them. It's not even helping you. So what are you doing? Stop it. Stop it. But like I said, overall, great episode. I really am enjoying the season a whole lot. Every time that show had Ghost Rider on the show and every time having used his powers, I always enjoy that. I always have fun watching that. Now, I'm not exactly sure what everybody's plan and agenda is yet. Like Director Mace, can we trust him? Is he actually is a good guy or is he a bad guy in disguise? I don't know yet. And we already know we can't trust Senator Mater, so that's a given. So, and what is this book actually going to do? And what is it going to open up a portal to something else? Fix them? Change them? What's going to happen? I don't know, but I can't wait to find out. But the next episode, we're going to find out more about Robbie Reyes and how he got his powers. The origin of the Ghost Rider. Looking forward to seeing that. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. If you have any thoughts or theories about the show, leave your comments down below. I'd like to hear them. Well, that's all I got to say about that. So give my channel a big like, thumbs up. Boom. And subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. Like I always say in my dreams and in real life. I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.